the Redmi KPad RedMagic Gaming Tablet 3 Pro, and the Lenovo Y700 4th Gen, who is really this year's strongest small Android tablet. Based on the latest system versions, I've retested them all to give you an absolutely objective analysis of their respective pros and cons. If you're still hesitating and don't know which one to choose, I believe after watching this video, you'll definitely find the perfect answer. Let's start with a comparison of the screens. The first key point besides performance. This year's RedMagic uses a better quality OLED screen, so it has the highest brightness and the best bezel control. I think its overall visual experience is the most pleasing. Both the Redmi and Lenovo use LCD screens. Compared to the RedMagic, their biggest advantage is being easier on the eyes. However, the Redmi screen is better. Its bezel control and color calibration are superior to Lenovo. In contrast, the Lenovo hasn't improved much. Compared to its own Y700 1st Gen from 3 years ago, the screen's visual experience is almost identical, just a bit brighter. The RedMagic's OLED screen has some PWM flicker. From this perspective, it should be easy to tell which is better and which is worse. In other aspects, both the Redmi and Lenovo have a dual Type-C port. This is very friendly for gamers and something the next-gen RedMagic should consider adopting. It's worth noting that the Redmi also has a centered motherboard design. I think its design philosophy is the best among the three tablets, so this is another point that the next-gen RedMagic and Lenovo need to catch up on. In terms of performance, the Redmi is equipped with the Dimensity 9300 Plus. Compared to the Snapdragon 8 series in the Lenovo and RedMagic, setting aside optimization, the base performance of Redmi's Dimensity 9300 Plus is slightly weaker. For the gaming test, we'll use PUBG Mobile as an example, with 2K resolution and 144 FPS enabled on all. In the new version, dropping with over 30 people, we'll compare the frame rates during the golden 10-minute gunfight period. First, let's look at the average frame rate. The Redmi performed the worst with an average of 140.9 FPS. The RedMagic is quite aggressive with frame skipping, so it has the highest average frame rate, achieving a score of 144.1. The Lenovo's average frame rate is 143.5. The difference with the RedMagic is very small and basically negligible. Comparing power consumption, the Redmi's is the lowest, at only around 9 watts. At 2K 144 Hz settings, the RedMagic's power consumption is about 0.3 watts higher than the Lenovo's, but the difference is also very small and can be ignored. Let's first talk about the Redmi tablet. It dropped with about 40 people. In the first few seconds, it fluctuated down to around 90 FPS. Soon, when the number of players dropped to around 30, its frame rate hovered around 120 FPS. Only when the number of players dropped to around 20 could it maintain a stable 144 FPS. Although its performance is the worst among the three tablets, compared to the first generation version that couldn't even maintain a stable 1080p 120 FPS, the difference now is night and day. So we should give credit where credit is due. Redmi has put in serious optimization efforts later on. Its touch control tuning this year is also excellent, and the design philosophy is great. Its biggest drawback is that the performance holds it back. Next, let's review the RedMagic tablet. Facing gunfights with over 30 people, there's absolutely no stutter. It uses this year's latest touch control OS. There's nothing wrong with the touch controls, but after using all three tablets, I didn't feel that the RedMagic's touch response was particularly ahead. I don't know if RedMagic failed to pull ahead through optimization, or if the optimization on the other two tablets this year is just too good. Also, the RedMagic's external speakers are particularly muffled and not great for sound-based positioning, so everyone should definitely use headphones. Actually, the RedMagic's performance is very strong, but it just likes to skip frame. For example, the game's maximum is only 144 FPS, but it will often run at 145 FPS, which helps to pull up its overall average frame rate. Finally, let's look at the Lenovo tablet. This year's tuning is also very aggressive. Like the RedMagic, gunfights with over 30 people have absolutely no stutter. I think the touch performance is excellent. As for the touch disconnection issues mentioned online, I think those must be isolated cases. Anyway, I haven't encountered it not even once on my unit since I bought it. Regarding the Lenovo tablet, aside from the lack of improvement in the screen and design that I mentioned earlier, believe me, in terms of performance, its experience is almost identical to the RedMagic's. At the same time, its price is the cheapest, so those who choose it are purely doing so for gaming and value for money. It also doesn't like to skip frames like the RedMagic, so its average frame rate is more realistic. Afterwards, I played on each for half an hour. The Redmi's was the lowest at around 43 degrees, the RedMagic was the highest at around 50 degrees, and the Lenovo was around 44 degrees. To summarize, the Redmi's new system version does show significant optimization in gaming performance, but compared to the other two tablets, there's still a noticeable gap. Overall, it's more suitable for friends who like the Hyper OS system. For pure gaming, the Lenovo Y700 4th Gen and the RedMagic offer absolutely the same gaming experience. The downside is the Y700 screen doesn't look as good as the RedMagic's, but you can't argue with its cheaper price. It's more suitable for friends who only play games and are looking for high value for money. Finally, the RedMagic. Aside from being a bit more expensive, its performance is the most balanced. Although Although I feel the RedMagic Tablet's price is a bit inflated, there's nothing to be done. Being the best overall gives it enough pricing power. So for now, the title of the strongest small Android tablet can be tentatively given to it.